Insulin is an important hormone for regulating the movement of nutrients into and out of your cells. If your cells resist its effects, insulin cannot do its job, creating inflammation and making it hard to lose weight. Insulin resistance is a common condition, but you can do things to make your cells more sensitive. Instead of just telling you to sleep better, eat better, and move better, this video will share practical things you can start doing today to reduce insulin resistance. And the best thing is, it won't cost you a dime. You may have come to this video because you were told that you had insulin resistance, prediabetes, metabolic syndrome, or you have trouble losing weight and suspect that insulin resistance may be a root cause. This video will show you how to reduce the condition. If you need some background information, I will point you to 2 of my previous videos. The first provides a 4-minute explanation of insulin resistance. The second shares the signs to look for. The first was filmed way back in 2016 when I was still trying to figure out if there was anything to this whole YouTube thing. So the information is good, but the video quality shows that we've come a long way since then. Anyway, we know that insulin resistance increases with increasing fat mass, especially when there is a lot of visceral or belly fat. That's because visceral fat is more metabolically active than subcutaneous fat that you can pinch under your skin. As a result, belly fat releases more free fatty acids into the bloodstream, promoting insulin resistance. So, of the strategies for reducing this condition, improving your diet will have the biggest payoff, and that involves changing your food choices, not just the amount you eat. When your body is insulin resistant, blood insulin levels run high, which is a state that encourages fat storage. Therefore, if you are insulin resistant, just eating less of the same foods will lead to frustration because that internal fat storing state is still in place. To work toward insulin sensitivity, you want to focus your food choices on those that naturally keep your blood sugar low, because less sugar in the blood means less insulin is needed. Carbohydrates cause blood sugar levels to rise the most, and fats cause the least impact. Therefore, low-carb, high-fat diets like the keto diet naturally stabilize blood sugar, which is an effect that has been shown to improve insulin sensitivity. Not all carbs, however, are created equal. A cupcake and romaine lettuce are both classified as carbohydrates. However, only the cupcake will spike your blood sugar. So, while you want to go low carb to reduce insulin resistance, you do not need to go no carb. Also, not all fats are created equal. For instance, mass-produced vegetable and seed oils like soybean oil create inflammation in the body, worsening insulin resistance. Healthy fats are a hallmark of the Mediterranean diet, and as with low-carb diets, the Mediterranean diet has been shown to improve insulin sensitivity. When you marry these 2 eating styles, you give insulin resistance a 1-2 punch because you reduce inflammation and lose weight. With a Mediterranean-style keto diet, your main source of calories come from fish and seafood, low-carb vegetables, and extra virgin oils. Poultry and eggs provide additional sources of protein. Meat, cheese, yogurt, nuts, seeds, and low-carb fruits are also a part of the diet in moderation. To follow a Mediterranean keto diet, think salad for lunch and lean protein with cooked vegetables for dinner. And you can start eating this way tonight. I put recipes for my low-carb, high-fat salad, baked salmon with dill sauce, and garlic green beans with pine nuts in a blog post that goes with this video. You can download them for free by going to drbeckyfitness.com/reduce insulin resistance. And I will add that if you find that you enjoy eating this way, I also have a cookbook with more than 45 Mediterranean keto recipes organized into 2 weekly meal plans available on my website. As for breakfast, you have options including eggs, full-fat yogurt, or skipping it to utilize intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is a valuable and easy-to-implement tool in your strategy to reduce insulin resistance. During your fasting hours, when there's no food coming in, there's no rise in blood sugar or insulin, making your body more insulin sensitive over time and reducing your risk of obesity and diabetes. Intermittent fasting will meet you where you are at. If you have never fasted before, I encourage you to start with an overnight fast of 12 hours and work up to a 16-8 fast, meaning that you fast for 16 hours and consume calories during an 8-hour eating window. For instance, you can skip breakfast, have lunch at 11 a.m., and finish dinner by 7 p.m. And you don't have to skip breakfast to perform intermittent fasting. In fact, once you are comfortable with 16/8 fasting, consider moving your eating window to earlier in the day. For instance, start eating by 7 a.m. and finish eating for the day by 3 p.m. This form of fasting, referred to as early time restricted eating, has been shown to improve insulin sensitivity and improve the function of the pancreas, which is the organ that produces insulin. Getting regular exercise makes it easier for your cells to take in glucose, essentially reversing the resistance they once had. What type of exercise is best? Well, as it turns out, the best one is the one that you are willing to do. It has been found that all forms of exercise help, so whether you enjoy aerobic-style exercises like walking or riding a bike, or prefer lifting weights at the gym, you will benefit. Improvements in the way you eat and exercise will improve insulin sensitivity. You can further your progress with better sleep and stress control. These two pieces of advice are often handed out but rarely linked to a practical tool that makes a difference. I have found that an overactive mind ramps up stress and makes it hard to sleep. There are apps out there geared toward calming your thoughts. One that I've found useful is Libby. The nice thing is that it is free because it's an app that allows you to download audiobooks from your local library. All you need is a library card, which you can get online. Simply find Libby in the App Store of your phone, attach your library card number, and search for audiobooks. I will list a few of the books I've enjoyed in the video description. In my opinion, the distraction of a good book is a thing from our past that we need to revive. The app also has a sleep timer, so your story automatically pauses as you fall asleep. Here's what your plan for reducing insulin resistance looks like. You'll start by focusing your food choices on foods that stabilize your blood sugar. This can be accomplished by eating a salad topped with healthy fats for lunch and fish with cooked vegetables for dinner. For free recipes or my Mediterranean keto cookbook, see the links in the description area below this video. To further improve insulin sensitivity, eat within a shortened eating window, working up to an early time-restricted eating pattern where you finish eating for the day by 3 p.m. Make a concerted effort to move more, as any form of exercise helps your cells take in glucose. Also, let technology help you control stress and improve sleep. Utilize the free Libby app and decompress with a good audiobook. You'll find links to all the materials in the video description below this video. Thanks for watching. Please share this video with your community and join my community by clicking the subscribe button. Have a great rest of your day.